na 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 na. Let's make something truly Canadian, and by that I mean French Canadian. Poutine, the perfect, the shame will never leave me food. The name poutine is Franglais portmanteau of the English words poo, meaning feces, because of how it looks, and teen, meaning teenager, after the drunk teen who invented the dish. We're gonna have to make cheese curds, fries, and gravy. Canada, huh? Step 1. Making cheese curds. The basics of cheese making. Cheese making is a simple but tedious hobby, like convincing grandma that the neighbors aren't stealing her glasses. First, bacteria is added to milk, and then rennet. Rennet is a warmongering substance that splits milk into curd and whey, bringing up ancient squabbles and exploiting civil unrest. The whey becomes protein drinks for Chris Hemsworth, and the curd gets pressured into cheese. I say pressured because all the curd ever wanted was to dance. Making this cheese can take 5 to 6 hours, but you're only going to be active when doing something about 20 minutes of those 6 hours. So why not do something truly Canadian while you wait, like moose wrestling, like drunken hockey, or why not apologize? Making of the curd. First of all, we're going to have to disinfect our tools. A good way is either shaking them, scaring them by speaking German, or placing everything into boiling water. You can make this cheese at a stove, but I'm way too easily distracted, so I've attached a temperature regulator to my slow cooker. Pour 2 liters, all hail the metric system, of milk into your vessel. The less the milk has been interfered with, the better. Raw is best. Raw cow. Measure 0.4 grams of mesophilic culture and then 0.3 grams of calcium chloride with a scale you borrowed from a drug dealer. Mix with water and pour into the milk. Dissolve 1/4 of a rennet tablet in some water and then put it to the side. Get the milk up to 32 degrees C. Ideally, I overshot this by a bit, and then pour the rennet in. Now wait for 45 minutes. After that, we check if the curd, the cheese, has separated from the whey, the not cheese. That is called a break. Look, it's not breaking bad, it is breaking good. Breaking good, Canadian read it. Now using a knife, cut the curd into about 1 or 2 centimeter cubes. All hail the metric system. Raise the temperature to about 40 degrees C. Then at temperature, stir gently and wait for an hour. Then to check if the curd is done, squeeze some of it, and if it sort of sticks together, like the opposite of a sticks to, it is done. Take out a pot with a colander in it, cheesecloth optional, and then pour in the whey and the curd. I use a cheesecloth with a light weight on top, but that is optional. Make sure to pour out some of the whey if it all touches the curd, but we need that whey, so save some for the last step. Also, keep the whey in general. It's great for doughs, also pigs love it. You all have pigs, right? And then leave for an hour. Then cut up the curd, sort of rearrange it and place it back in your pot. And then place the pot on the stove and bring the whey up to just about boiling, then turn the heat off. Let the whey gently steam the curd and leave it so for about 15 minutes, I would say. Then cut up the curd into little cubes and then let them cool. When cooled, you can salt them. The curds will hit peak squeak in about 12 hours. The making of the fries. Now for the absolutely easiest step. Sometimes the simpler things in life are the best. Thinly sliced oven fries. You slice potatoes thin, and then you put salt and olive oil on the potatoes, and then you put those potatoes in the oven for 30 minutes on 230 degrees C. Degrees C. And they end up looking like this. Delish! So while that was in the oven, why not make my 5-minute gravy? Making of the gravy. What you do is that you fry some mushroom powder in butter until it bubbles. Then you add garlic, smoked paprika, and pepper. You bring that back to the heat. Then you add water, some thyme, some soy, some yeast extract, and salt to taste. The way you thicken it is with santan gum, easy to find online. You just blend it, and then it becomes delicious and thick. So now you're done, and you realize the biggest problem with this dish is making it look presentable. Oh, no. There we go. But we're gonna need some. Yeah, okay, that's definitely gonna help. More presentable, less disgusting looking. Hopefully you got insanely drunk while making this. It really helps with the flavor of the poutine. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, thanks, bye.
Oh, Canada. Ba 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 da boo, ba da ba da do Canada, Canada, but Canada, Canada, Canada.